Hello everyone, I'm really looking forward to presenting you our work on an investigation of phishing awareness and education over time, when and how to best remind users. To start right off, we conducted a longitudinal study. We systematically measured the retention for an on-site tutorial on phishing detection in an organization over 12 months. And we developed and tested reminder measures to replenish awareness and knowledge about phishing when both is not sufficient anymore. Before going into the detail about our study, I want to say a few words about the setting of the study and the 4 reminder measures we used. We cooperated with a State Office for Geoinformation and State Survey. The organization has about around 2,200 employees, and all of these employees had to do a mandatory training in a tutorial. So every employee was trained in detecting phishing. To stay as close to the actual organization context, the organization used a train-the-trainer approach with the NoPhish course. The NoPhish course has already been studied in a lot of different variants like Android, app, video or instructor-based training, and the NoPhish course was adapted to the organization setting in a way that they used examples were actual examples that the organization received themselves. For those 2,200 employees, the participation in the actual study about the awareness and knowledge retention was optional. After cleaning data for reasons like external help, we ended up with 409 participants. Starting with the reminder measures, we had some requirements they were supposed to fulfill. The measure should remind them of every aspect of the tutorial without having additional information. Content-wise, we decided to put the following information in the reminder measures. First, what actually can be dangerous in the context of phishing. Second, how to check for plausibility. And third, how to examine URLs, links and attachments. In the end, we decided for 4 different reminder measures with different kind of representation of the same content. First of all, we developed a text like a leaflet that has all the information in written form with pictures but no interactivity. Second, we used a video that explains everything with a story of a person receiving phishing emails with links and attachments. Third, we developed an interactive email example that looks like an email with different focus points that the participant can hover over to get information like how to find a domain in an URL. Finally, we developed a short text measure, reducing the text to the most essential parts that can be used as rules to detect phishing. Now I want to present the results from our study in more detail. All groups participated in the same study with only small variations. In the beginning of the study, they received the study details for a role play that they were supposed to follow. Afterwards, they had 20 screenshots in a random order to judge whether they are fraudulent or legitimate. The study concluded with a few control questions like asking for external help. We found that the participants in the group directly after the tutorial were significantly better than before, and the same holds for the group after 4 months. The group after 6 months was not significantly better anymore, which does not mean that they were back to the level as before. As we decided before that at such point we will provide our reminder measures, we directly choose 4 groups, with each group receiving 1 reminder measure to check whether this would improve their awareness and knowledge back to a significant level. We found that all of those groups, except for the short text, achieved a significantly better result to before the tutorial. 6 months later, so like 12 months after the tutorial, we found that only 2 groups, the video and the interactive email example group, still achieved a significantly better result. To sum up our results, we systematically measured the on-site tutorial and found that it helped until roughly 4 to 6 months. Afterwards, employees needed a reminder measure like the interactive email example, a text or video to help raise their awareness and knowledge back to a significant level. Looking at the results after 12 months, one should probably only use the interactive email example or the video as a reminder measure. Thanks for listening, and thanks for my co-authors. Feel free to contact me via my email.